It's awesome.
It is awesome.
It's been too long. It's time for the super episode. Brian's here. David is here joining as a guest. Say hello, friends.
I'm back.
Yeah, what's up?
It's been since week 1.
I know, and now you're here for the end. You know, it's a full circle kind of situation. So how today's episode is going to work? Number one, we are going to highlight the really good games and the ones that mattered for our playoffs, which are now set. We will kind of do like a summary of some of the other games that might not be worth, breaking down, like, some of the plays and things like that. And, some of the games, especially for this last week, didn't do anything for like playoff standings or anything like that. So we're just going to kind of talk about them real quick. And then, just so we're not here for 3 hours, kind of saying the same things over and over again. But without further ado, we're going to jump right into probably the best set out of all of them, just to start off with a banger. We have Ernest and Corey. Looking at these teams on team preview, fellas. What's your initial thought?
I mean, the heater matchup, Matt and I helped Ernest team build, and I remember talking a lot, we talked a lot about what each team member brings in terms of value, and in the end, I was just so happy to see that Moltres made it, because I think Moltres, just on the fact of flame body, and kind of its bulk and its typing was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Donphan is a little sketchy sometimes, just because I feel like he gets so power crept in a format like this. But I think he does end up being pretty solid in this matchup, which is nice.
Yeah, I know Ernest is kind of strapped for rockers and hazard removal.
Yeah,
and
that's kind of what it comes down to. But it's been a minute since I watched this, so I am actually excited to see it again.
I remember when we were first looking at these teams and we came out of this team preview the first time. I remember JT freaking out there was no Keldeo on Ernest's team, but I just remember sitting there thinking, no, this is the right 6 for Ernest. Yeah. And I'm looking at Corey's and going, yeah, that's exactly what we should bring.
Yeah, Matt and I were the ones who said, hey, don't bring Keldeo.
Yeah. But let's jump into it. So we'll look at Terra types real quick. Just kind of break it down. We got Terra Ground Raging Bolt, which is interesting.
You mean Terra Band Raging Bolt, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, true.
So true, King.
So true. And we got Terra Dragon Skarmory. Pretty
love
good
that,
with
by the way.
And everything.
Yeah, love Terra Dragon Skarm. That's a great one.
Terra
for this
Rock
week.
on Rillaboom. That's neat.
Yeah.
And Terra Ground on Volcanion and Terra Poison Hatterene.
Yeah, the
Love
Terra Rock,
Terra types.
I was so confused until I saw it in action, and then I kind of got it.
I mean,
we were off the bat, you're thinking
speed, fire moves.
Yeah, look at that Moltres counterplay with Rillaboom there on Terra Rock. That's
also
awesome.
Good for Sterilage.
Yeah, so looking at Ernest real quick. So we see it's not Terra Normal Dragonite, so which immediately says, okay, that's not Choice Band.
Yeah.
Which honestly is a good thing, because that wouldn't do anything with Skarmory existing here. And then a lot of these are some standard defensive types. And then Terra Grass on Sterilage. That will come into play a little bit later, and we'll talk about that. But let's get into it. So right off the bat, Volcanion is a very free lead, and it can kind of just throw off moves pretty freely. Which
Such
is nice.
a crazy switch, because it kind of should have just been hard into this from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because if Ogerpon got burned, that's
huge.
Huge.
Because this Dragonite is Covert Cloak. So it cannot get burned by Steam Eruption, which is a pretty big deal.
We see Corey get his rocks up on turn 4, which is pretty good for him, honestly.
Yeah,
a lot of dudes on Ernest's team don't want to eat the rocks.
I love Assault Vest. I love Assault Vest.
Yeah, knocking off that helmet is huge, because now you can kind of U-turn freely. Granted, you got to deal with the rocks.
Farm loses a lot of it just loses some extra value with the Rocky helmet being gone.
Yeah. You lose your really good spin blocking potential.
Yeah, because now this happens.
And let's see, there we go.
I do want to shout out to Corey's ability here with this Hatterene. The set he made was perfectly designed to be a Donphan like this.
Yeah.
We never saw it, but it was a custom berry, and I think that's really cool that he built that out ahead of time, knowing that it would have to come in and fight that.
Mm-hmm.
I loved the Hatterene a lot, especially with the future sight, like Ernest with no dark types. Future sights are really free.
Yeah, nice. Seeking Gambit's just not here.
Yeah. Which is crazy, but like looking at the 6 that Corey brought, I totally understand, and plus this is the second time they fought, and Ernest knows that this Volcanion is a problem for his team, and now here comes a Meteor Beam from Diancie, and that thing is going down.
Which was so sick.
So much cooler than last time they played when he didn't have it. When he it was just bad power, what was it, body press Diancie, ugh.
Yeah, but now with the grassy terrain, it lives, and it could give Charles Mingus a kiss.
Yeah, shout-outs grassy terrain not working in Corey's favor there. He kind of did that play a little too early.
Oh, and then we saw it again, which is crazy. Because if on the future site, it was the only way Hatterene could really hit it, and now,
And now we see Scarm with Drill Run, which is also kind of crazy. And then we see Meteor Beam again in the future site.
Yeah, it was the only move he had that wasn't a fairy move or a ground move, apparently, so he had to hit it into Skarmory.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I was like, where's Power Gem? It wasn't there.
Real quick, I want to now talk about the Ceruledge. The way that it's set up is it's Swords Dance with weak armor.
Mm-hmm.
And it is bulked out in a way so that it takes its, what's the item? Culber Berry. So it takes a knockoff from Roaring Moon.
Yeah.
And then it gets to +2/+2. And then if there's enough chip on the Roaring Moon ahead of time, Bitterblade kills. And then with your recovery, you then live like if you Terra Grass, you will live a Grassy Glide and or a Thunderclap in retaliation, and you could get like all your HP back, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
But
and then he clicked Poltergeist.
But
Rocks went
it
up.
Works out.
Every day of my life, I wish that was Shadow Sneak and not Poltergeist, but here it matters.
Yeah, would have been a good well, he already uses Terra, but
the Thunderclap.
It's all good.
Yeah, Corey down to his last two dudes that really don't handle Dragonite at this HP, so.
No.
Yeah, and now Rillaboom comes in, and he lets Dragonite down, which makes sense.
Kind of surprising we don't see the Terra Rock Blast. I feel like that would have been really good.
He didn't have it, right?
No, he didn't have it.
So yeah. I think if he Rapid Spun there, Moltres won the game. Because Moltres got knocked off earlier.
Yeah, look at that, yeah.
And with Rillaboom being faster.
Oh my gosh, so true.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of chance. It had Scorching Sands. We saw earlier. So I think Moltres won the 1v1 if he spun. Or, basically another way to say that is if Ernest didn't click Poltergeist when the Skarmory had no item.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show you really got to double check what you're doing, because, it can completely throw a game for you just by letting rocks go up, in a situation where it wasn't necessary.
Very true. So we'll go to game 2. We're gonna see how Ernest adapts, especially because honestly, I felt like he was in control of that entire game.
He definitely was.
Whole rock situation.
Yeah, he definitely was. And he got a little ahead of himself, but I think.
So we got the same leads. This time Dragonite comes in. The appropriate answer.
Mm-hmm. Here comes Skarm.
Skarm's gonna sit here. Dragonite's got to get the hell out of here.
He goes right to Donphan, which I like.
I don't know if this was like a prediction, like from he's like, oh, he thinks I'm gonna go Moltres. Let me go Donphan.
For sure, that absolutely had to be.
That was awesome. Yeah. Now you could get up your rocks. No, we're gonna get another double.
See a double.
So we just see a lot of switching, and now Moltres.
The double on rocks, man, I get it, but also it's like,
look at that awesome prediction he got.
It's like if Ogerpon is out, it should just click knock, I think, regardless of what comes into it.
Now it's like you got to do it now.
So now he does it, which is interesting. Which
is good. Like we kind of said, Skarm without the helmet is a lot weaker into this team.
Yeah.
And then
so now we kind of... Yeah, no spin, which I thought was interesting.
Let's see the spin here. He does. That spin would have put the Hatterene in Custap, but Corey couldn't risk the just dying to Earthquake.
Yeah.
I love that he stayed in.
Yeah.
We see Ice.
Get rid of that train. You don't want to heal anyways.
Yeah, and take the future sight.
And Scarp's going down, so now...
Yeah, he let Scarm go down, which I thought was interesting. Because Donphan's still alive, so the rocks can go away again.
You just have to end up in a situation where you're against Hatterene, otherwise your HP is too low to actually spin.
Yeah.
Or we're just gonna let him go down. Oh, he's alive.
Oh, he's not. No, he's not going.
Oh,
and Corey says, "Here you go."
Come in. Like that's so interesting to me. In this spot, it's like, why would you not just bring in Volcanion, right?
Or literally anything.
Yeah, I didn't like that. It's not like Hat will ever be faster, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now here comes
now.
Edge.
Now we know it's Custap Berry.
And now here comes the situation. So you eat that. You live the
Take
knock.
90.
Wow. So nuts.
So he gets the SD. He's now faster than everything. The terrain's gone, which is cool.
And then he clicks MF
scissor
and
up
scissor, and I'm like, that's hype as shit.
But, so I mean at the end, that's a good trade. You take that.
Yeah, it took out Roaring Moon. Like that's huge.
Yeah, let me see DD. DD from Dragonite. So Dragonite is now ready to make some moves. And Corey's kind of in a tough spot. He's kind of forced to pick it off. We see Roost.
Yeah, and now it's like
things are getting out of control.
Really tough.
And I mean, it did. Terrain.
It got knocked though, so Volcanion can like try to do stuff here.
He's gotta go for the burn.
Fish for the burn.
Doesn't get it.
No burn.
And it's done.
There's Ice Spinner. Yeah. Pretty much all she wrote.
Going for the thunderclap stuff. He's locked in.
He's locked in.
Exactly.
The Diancie didn't even need to hit the field.
Yeah, which is a huge statement, I think.
Yeah, hold on. This is.
Oh, that's King Gambit.
That's a different game. Oh, this was. I grabbed the wrong one here. Let me. We're gonna take a little detour. There we go. I went to the wrong week, so let's go grab this one. It appears this replay is bugged. I noticed it earlier.
Just try hard refreshing it.
Oh, here we go. We're good. All right, game 3. Without any delay. Here we go.
Game 3.
So Hatterene leads off this time. And it's time for Meteor Beam.
I think it's a good lead for Corey because you do realize when you're in a game 3 situation, it's like I think in the back of your head, you're usually like, what can I do that will get me a safe advantage? And when you're looking at Ernest's team, again, we can bring up the fact that there's no dark type. So it's like, what stops Hat from setting up a future site? I think the only lead into Hat that would make that dangerous. No, I would say would be
Edge.
Edge.
But Edge can't lead.
Edge can't lead because it's a Roaring Moon check. So I think this was a great lead from Corey. And then we kind of see Ernest fumble.
He did.
Yeah, Ernest does a little oopsie whoopsie.
Yeah.
And puts up his own rocks.
Oh, but Corey kind of does an oopsie too.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to drop your special attack. Oops, clear body.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
And then, he's eating it up, but he's fine. He's chilling. Now Hat goes down.
Hat does go down.
Which is huge. Because that's Corey's removal. It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
now...
Diancie going down is also a little rough for Ernest because he lost a good way to deal with both Volcanion and...
I agree. It was always a pretty free switch into Moltres when Rillaboom hits the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Well, like, I
mean, well, no, you don't want to get knocked, but if you burn it, that's huge.
Yeah. Well,
but I don't.
Yeah. So right here.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if Ernest has put 2 and 2 together that the Rillaboom is protective pads, so he cannot get burned by Flame Body because he keeps bringing Moltres in immediately, going, "I need the burn. I need the burn. I need the burn."
Yeah.
It's just a general good check. It's a good check though. He doesn't have much else.
Yeah. So PNG Blast comes out from Great Neck.
I do PNG Blast.
Takes off the AV. The AV, that's a big deal.
Crit there, definitely.
And the crit mattered.
Still alive. Thank you, AV.
He goes for Play Rough. He's dead.
And he's dead.
He's dead, yep.
Scarm will have it, and it means Scarm will have Rocky Helmet for the rest of the game.
Which is ridiculously powerful.
Yeah. But now the hazards are gone. Which is good.
Yeah.
And here it is. David,
that's so cool.
Yeah, I was so hyped to see this, and I'm glad that he got the interaction there.
Oh my gosh, what a beast.
Spins on the switch out. Very nice.
Yeah, he's locked in for sure.
Locked in. He's going.
Grassy Glide still has priority though, but
yeah.
That's okay. We got Moltres.
Yeah. Like I said, imagine if this was Terra Rock, Terra Blast.
Yeah, just anything. Terra Blast. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think
Great
that wins the whole
Scorching
game
Sands.
on the spot.
Does a
Great
lot of
Scorching
damage.
Sands, dude.
Yeah, it turns out Volk not being AV does matter.
Yeah, and 52%.
But Matt, wasn't this a little something funny here on this
This
calculation,
is very
right?
funny. So here's the Terra from Moltres, and it KOs. That was the I think it was like a 3% chance.
It was even lower than that.
Yeah, it was like super low, and Corey thought that Ernest was cheating. He's like, it was a joke, but you know, he's like, I don't know what's going on. That should have killed. Should never kill.
Yeah, it only does 53% max. Spoiler alert: the numbers on your HP bar aren't always the same as what the damage rolls can be. And we see a huge Will-O-Wisp burn here on Rillaboom, making him effectively useless the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And Moltres cares less about knock now because it's a fairy type, so it doesn't really care about the rocks going up as much as if it was a fire.
Yeah, it's a really, really good Terra by that Moltres, honestly.
But Scarm doesn't even get the rocks down. He just kind of lets Scarm go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little T-bolt. It's not enough. But
Does he play the 50-50? He does play the 50-50.
They did. I remember this. It was like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
it was.
And it was like, I wonder what's gonna happen. But
now
here's
here's
Charles.
This is.
I'm worried about this one.
So right here, if Corey gets this DD, I mean, Sarah Ledge is still here as the check. Like that, it's still...
But he can't... It's not like he can Terra or he'd die at +1 for sure.
Yeah, but now, you know...
And then this happens.
What if he just crit?
And that's it.
Yeah.
Never forget, sometimes you just gotta be lucky.
Sometimes
and in that case,
you just gotta be swinging.
You do.
Yeah.
You really do.
People gotta remember that Matt and Corey's only losses this season were due to pretty good luck. So
I would have beaten Corey if he didn't crit my Corey, but whatever.
Rest in case.
I cannot do this again.
So undefeated goes down.
Yeah, crazy set.
Yeah, insane set. Ernest needed that to probably get into playoffs too. I know he's
that's exactly what it was. But, well, okay, yes and no. I mean, this cemented Ernest getting into playoffs, but it also made sure that his match versus Tim didn't really matter.
Exactly. Yeah. Like there was more to like when this happened, we didn't know what the results would be, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so like Ernest definitely wasn't like he was probably favored to get second.
I think he was.
Yeah. But like it was close. It was definitely a race. Once this happened, he was locked in.
He actually clinched.
He clinched. Yeah, he clinched on the set right
the pool.
So it was awesome. So good job,
He
Ernest.
clinched the playoff spot. Huge win. Huge.
He locked in.
He locked in. He did it. He got it done.
Yeah. Now we'll get to. It'll be exciting to see Gambit come to playoffs.
That's true. He can't be a bird, but that's okay.
He cannot be a bird.
Put him on an air balloon, Ernest. Come on, let him fly.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Anyway, it's time that we talk about some other gaming that occurred. It's the winless
Red
Ben
pod set
and Ethan. Ethan was in control of his destiny. You know, it's like, all right, if he wins, you know, regardless of like what happens, he should win that second spot for playoffs. So
right,
this is a huge situation for Ethan. If he wins this, he's basically in.
This is right after he beat Will, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So
this is a win, and you're looking pretty good. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. The good thing about Bandon's team is we never have to really talk about the Terra types because he can't actually press the button very often.
Oh yeah, no.
So,
another ones he ever wants to put
none
on
of
is
them are anything crazy.
Terra Poison Wo-Chen is the only thing that actually kind of matters.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever Quackwall feels like doing that week.
And whatever Quake, yeah. But
and we see Terra Fairy on Manaphy.
Like
classic.
And you know, just some good defensive Terras.
Yeah, Terra Water Colossal is very cool. And then, you know, 2 steals because, like, why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think it's actually that good in the
it's
Bandon,
really not, so it is interesting.
Yeah, so here's a Thunder Cage
rocks
doing way
for
too much
Thunder
damage.
Cage.
Oh my goodness gracious. He really did just take 48% for Thunder
I mean,
Cage.
that rapid spin is now going to do, 1% instead of 2.
Oh,
yeah, see you later, Thunder Cage.
You know...
from Reggie Alekian.
Yeah, but now he's free.
Get out of there.
Get out of there.
Here's Chomp.
Yeah.
So I hope the
because
light
Reggie Alekian gets no coverage.
Yeah, the light screen versus Garchomp.
Yeah.
And then sub happens.
Yeah, and that's a pretty big deal. But we also see that this Gliscor is in fact faster than Garchomp,
which is pretty fun.
No scale shot.
Big scale shot coming in.
Does he get 5 hits?
And that's
4 hits.
probably loaded dice. No,
it's always loaded dice. Yeah,
That's loaded dice.
It's I've never seen Ethan not run loaded dice Garchomp.
The sub here was crazy, and then the spikes is
Then
crazier.
this guy goes
And then he SDs with Reflect being gone. Wow.
And then he's like, that was a ballsy spike because now
see you later,
Flygon
guys.
is gone. This is insane.
Hey, there's got to be priority in this team somewhere, right? Smile.
Yeah. You know what's really funny about this set? Bannon's like, you guys look at my team, and all I said was, you need to give Cinder a sucker punch. And then something with
then he sacked it.
And then there it is. So, this guy being scarfed. That was it.
Yeah, I would not have sacked Cinderace. I would have just sacked Reginald Electric.
Yeah. Now Luster Persian is going crazy.
Yeah. But then the Prime Min's check comes in.
Yeah, and he's going to just Luster Persian, go for the Spadef.
Yeah, this is the only reason why you should have Terra Steel on this team is to deal with Latios, and I do like that.
He's just...
and then he's just not switching Latios out.
Yeah, at some point you got to get Quackaball in there and hit close combat. It literally wins the game on the spot if you do it.
Or at least get in Wo Chen and get a leech seed up if that's your set, because it doesn't. It's not immune to leech seed anymore.
Yep. Correct, but
and
I think spamming.
We're here.
Whoa. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we're literally using all of our luster.
I love that he's gotten a negative Spadef drum at this point.
Yeah, I know. Like
it's 50%, but like this is literally
rocks.
every turn.
It's 100%. Yeah, except for that one.
Yeah,
but he's out of luster purges now. That's why he switches.
Now Reginald Electric comes in.
See you later.
The perfect sack turn too, actually.
And now, here he is, and he's
gonna start punching. What does he mean by that nickname?
I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
I won't even pretend. But anyway, here's the bird. And the bird is
you guys know the bird is the word.
And I respect going for the knockoff.
Yeah, you want to get rid of those lefties.
Because you might just die, but then the bird clicks up.
Oh my god, it's this set. I'm throwing up right now.
And then here it is. Speed boost, calm mind. But then you realize...
Yeah, at this point you go right into Wo Chen no matter what.
Yeah.
Because you have to assume it's a psychic move. You have to assume it's store power. Because Dazzling Gleam, he gets you, right?
Yeah.
But like, go to your Dark type now and force him to prove it.
You're in a position in the game where you have
But no, I think Spamming Thunderbolt's fine, right, Smile?
He's fishing for para, which, like, if this was DPP, I'd respect it.
I don't think that's what he was doing. I'm going to be honest. I just think he was hitting the button.
Yeah, but now we see a Spother switch, and it's the funniest thing ever. And then Manaphy gets knocked, which is also really funny.
There's a Tail Glow coming out from Manaphy and a big Leech Seed. So now, Manaphy's going to have to do it. So here's Protect from Wo Chen. That's good. And now you got to pick a sack. Just not Latios.
Yeah, just not Latios, right?
And then he sacked Latios.
Yeah, he sacks Latios. And, you know, I'm just going, this is, nope, not him.
And then we see Manaphy's
go back to Wo Chen, then you sack the other guy.
You know what, to be fair, I don't think people know that Manaphy gets Energy Ball unless you've played against it before. So it probably looked safe. Like, oh, it's a water type, what can it do to me?
I get if you was, but there's also just the thing of assessing a situation where it's like,
absolutely.
And then, and then look at what happened.
Yeah, he has to Terra Poison to not die to ice, which is hysterical because now we get this.
Funny
now we get
this. But, I remember at the time I was just screaming, "Please don't ever click Leech Seed! I swear to God."
Yeah, you just have to hit knockoff a bunch.
Yep, and you gotta hope that you get enough lefties.
It doesn't kill you.
Do it.
And Ethan gets back into a sub range and actually puts up a really good second sub there because he knows that he has to.
Because he needs the stats for. Yeah. If you're doing that, then at this point we know it's stored power. Because that's what he needs the stats.
Yeah, he's gonna, he's got to either fish for it here or fish for another protect. And either way, like.
And you got to go for the crit.
And then Wo Chen lives, and that's my fucking slug. Okay.
Go live Wo Chen reaction.
Talk about an end game that got needlessly complicated, but hey, it worked.
Yeah. Real quick, like that Latios sack in that situation, you have to assess and be like, well, Quaquaval loses to Espathra, and it's probably going to be slower than Manaphy, and like Manaphy could set up on it. So you should definitely always just sack Quaquaval there instead of Latios, because then the end game becomes not holy shit, Wo Chen has to carry, and oh my god, it actually carried situation.
Yeah.
But here's game 2.
It's funny because like sometimes, like I see it a lot. It happens to a good number of our players where they just like realize the situation and then they go into the only thing that can save them on a turn where they're just gonna switch in and take damage or just go down.
Yeah.
Like you have to then. It's like that's why you keep sacks around so you can get a free turn and free entry. Because like Latios would have just won the game afterwards, clicked Thunderbolt 3 times and won, pretty much. So.
Well, Latios wins in the sense that it kills Manaphy and then Spotford can never touch Wo Chen.
Anything, yeah.
Like, yeah, you literally have to forfeit.
Yeah. So here we go.
Unless you go to PP struggle, I guess.
You can't. And then.
But then Luster Purge just be getting
and now Alecki is going to die.
Crit did not matter.
So what have we learned?
Terra Fairy on the Draco.
Terra types.
You can see in the corner. It was turn 2, and I said game 3, because that's where we're heading.
Yeah, I remember Brian calling the Terra Fairy Draco.
Listen, I know how Ethan works. He's a good guy, but he knows that's the right time to Terra that.
And we know here that Quake is slower than Manaphy, so Terra did not do anything. And here's Wo Chen. And Wo Chen
and we learned that
misses lead seed.
So game 3 said Ben up there on turn 6.
And that is where. Oh, hold on, fellas.
And then we see Cinderace, which should have come out way earlier, but then
we once again see the sack your whole team too late.
U-turn doing 27 to Garchomp though, that's like pretty sick.
Terra bug protein moment.
Big crit.
Oh, that crit!
Oh, let's do it.
And then a double crit, and then goes down because 5 hits and 2 crits.
Oh, that's so
There's
gross.
definitely justice
Funny.
in this world, yeah.
Listen, guys, bring a fairy type to playoffs. I don't care who it is. Don't let that happen.
I'll let it be you.
Lol XD.
Me telling JT to bring Klefki to playoffs, or not Klefki,
Tinkaton,
to playoffs.
Yeah.
Don't let it be you.
Tinkaton to playoffs. So we're going into game 3, and right away, Sneasler is at +2. His balloon is popped.
Yeah, Burden is now active.
He's gonna get this KO, but
right through the reflect, dude.
He's gonna get pretty good.
But now you just get suckered.
Yep.
And we have not learned.
Shoutouts minus defense, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Sucker Punch really did save Bannon, huh?
It did. And then
61.
And then he lets that get
he
suckered.
just let it rip.
Oh, this was hilarious. I remember this.
And
the fire type that's no longer a fire type is burned. Funny.
Comes back later, he's still burned. That's awesome.
Here's Latios.
We've seen this
God, Strength Sap is broken.
Oh god, I'm so
Strength
scared.
Sap
But then
is the
Draco
dumbest
happens.
I'm gonna go look up Strength Sap Pokemon for picking up. Hold on.
Thank God. I'm so glad Jellison is not in this game. Holy.
I miss Jellison so much.
You were such a dirty Jellison abuser.
That's my best friend. That's Pringles. Please leave a like for Pringles.
Do not leave the like for Pringles.
Wow, you want this video to tank? Thank you, David.
Leave a like for anything except for Pringles. Their metrics just shot way up.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Yeah, leave a comment for anything else.
Yeah, exactly. Please comment. Thank you, Mr. Minister.
He's doing his
He
best.
is still. He is doing his
cannot
best.
defeat
And he's missing the Matcha Gachas.
Bro, I didn't know that move could miss. That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's 90, I think.
And it turns
It is
out
Oh yeah, we see the speed tie.
that this was a speed tie the whole time. And
Wow.
Bannon just lost it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times in a row.
Oh,
Yeah.
funny stuff,
insane.
man.
And Manaphy has the seeds on him, so that'll help slow it down.
Yeah, but now it's at +6.
But it's fine.
Covert Cloak.
Bannon learned and said, nah, it's fine. I'm just going to throw away my Espathra.
Sponsor check.
Yeah, he could have also protected here first.
Listen, there were so many things that could have happened, and this was the incorrect choice.
Yeah. And then the sequence is a little iffy.
It's like, yeah, you're going to get your HP back. That's great. Now you're...
Then he stacks Cinderace.
I mean, that thing was burned. What was it going to do?
Yeah. But still,
No,
it's
it was
like,
a good stack. It's just funny how this whole thing was.
Oh, I wish I
Spother
could.
dies.
Why does this thing not die? This thing never dies.
There's another instance of don't do that. That's your win condition. Who needs Colossals?
And now it can't sub because it's a 23, so now we're going to Colossal.
Speaking of Colossal, here it is.
Yeah, he should have been in first.
Yeah, he took that like nothing, too.
Yeah. Rocks are up.
What do you guys think is going to happen here?
Now it's a water type.
Uh-oh. He's going to zoom.
We're going to Will-o'-the-Wisp. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, good Willow.
And
good
now...
Willow.
And now
we press. Knock, though. Classic. Good knock.
Is anything good when you're burned? And losing to a Colossal?
Yeah, not when it's a Terra
Not
Water.
the answer.
No, SD is the answer.
No.
If that mod had rapid spin, it should have rapid spun.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. No, it definitely never carries it for Ben. No, I don't think he's done that.
Yeah, because he's core change.
Yeah.
Dude, I forget that guy could spin.
He can do so many spinning moves.
He dances.
He dances incredible speeds.
Oh, that was a pretty
classic Will-o'-Wisp mix.
Yeah, good Will-o'-Wisp miss for Ben. Very lucky. Not that like it matters, but
like
it's nice.
I'm so glad to say that the MVP of this set is Wo-Chen. Like it's a beautiful thing to say.
Did Foul Play just do 8? That's wild.
Yeah.
And this one goes out to the Wo-Chen enthusiast. This one's for you because look at him.
Agency.
Live reaction. Now you're going to get. Oh.
No. Oh, he did. I'm like, he doesn't leech seed here, right?
See, but here's the thing. And Ethan's hubris getting ahead of him.
Yep.
Forgetting exactly what is going on. And also predicting
and he scale shot at a Wo-Chen.
Yeah.
Oh, true. He could have clicked Earthquake.
Boom.
God, Wo-Chen, I love you.
And then look at him. He's just sitting there.
Let me have Wo-Chen for playoffs. I take it all back.
I'll kill you for him.
I'll drop us.
Anyway, Latios wins the game.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it time to finally hit Thunderbolt?
Yep. Manaphy dead.
Chet? Is it time?
Should be faster than +1 of Spother because it's Scarf. And
he
then
goes
he
for
fished
the
the double
protect.
protect, which was the only out. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
So he did it.
Dan gets his first win of the season.
And a very big one.
Yeah.
True. It shook a lot of things up for week 3 of pods.
Basically, giving Ethan it kind of shocks him into, oh my god, is the way it was set up is it's like, oh, like Crispy Will is playing Brian. Brian's undefeated. If Will can pull that off, and it's like, then we're in it's a rough go for Ethan.
Oh yeah.
And then following it up,
Brian. I don't even
Will playing Bannon after that, and that can just kind of clinch it there. But we'll see what happens when we get to that. David, it's your turn.
Yeah. This set was super important for me because there was a universe that if I lost this set and then Matt lost to Chris, I would not have made playoffs. So I really
what a
needed
future, huh?
Yeah, I really needed to clinch up here, and I did a lot of Matt helped me team build because I was like, I really need to win this, so I focused up, and obviously Chris has been running a lot of rain. I have 2 water absorb guys, so I think that makes it pretty easy. And then I learned that Brian helped Chris team build, and that means I'm in for a world of trouble. I think game 1 will tell that story pretty well if we want to get into it.
So let's jump into it. So tell us about your terror types besides for the obvious 3.
Yeah, sure. So electric on Polyrath is because of Archiralodon. I need and Zapdos. Yeah, I don't want to get staticked, and I want to be able to take an Electro Shot. A tech that I have that I don't think we ever see is Circle Throw, so that I can get Archiralodon out of there without getting those defense boosts. Terra Fairy for Screamtail because that Terra should never matter in this set, but Fairy is just so good that it's like, why not if I really need to? And then again, Electric for Vikavolt. Similar reasons for Archiralodon. Also makes me better into Great Tusk, even though I have Levitate anyway, but in case it carried Head Smash or something. And then better into Skeledirge, which I thought was going to be Florges, I think it also makes me better into Tinglu too, but it's just good in this matchup. Oh, yeah, and it's also because I have Thunder on Vikavolt, because again, I was like, well, Rain is coming, so why don't I take advantage of it? And that means my Thunders would be stronger as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Terras. I only have 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so limited.
Chris, it's always the same, like 2 types.
Yeah, pretty standard. A lot of fairy and grass.
Yeah, but also
fighting.
Let's talk about Terra fighting Barraskewda, which we will definitely.
Oh, we'll see. Yeah,
so
we will see how that
play.
Shakes my world. So Great Tusk lived a Draco Meteor, and I'm like, oh, that's an AV, and his Play Rough doesn't kill, and then also I have to notice that he has Play Rough.
Also, it's 56. Jesus.
Yeah, I got to do. Yeah, so we'll note here that the Dragapult is Specs. Anyway, the bear gets confused, and that makes me sad, and he gets to.
Man, Chris is a brave man for roosting that.
I know, and then I get hit in confusion, and I'm sad, so I go into Screamtail because what else is a boy to do? Noted huge McBiglarge is not huge McBiglarge.
That's Iron Fuculus.
I know, I was sad, but anyway, the bear is gonna get a wish. Because
yes, he is, and there was nothing that Chris could have done to.
Yeah, he's also AV, and then I lived Draco, which was epic, and I almost killed this John.
Unfortunately, you cannot kill with
Well, I'm slower, so
yeah, because that is a slow.
It's like I have to switch, and then I get MF staticked because.
Every time. It happens every time.
My life.
Do not hit the Zapdos. Just don't hit him.
Don't hit him.
Yeah, and then I got paralyzed on the roost, which made me sad.
Did you live the Thunderbolt? What is this?
I'm also AV Poliwrath.
You know what? You need to get help.
No. That one was my idea.
I love the Assault Vest item. Yeah, obviously I'm
running 6 physical attackers if I'm Hall. I'm looking at
I'm
running 6 physical attackers.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna sack Tusk, but like I have to click Draco in case he doesn't.
Also, okay, Pelipper hit the second tower.
Yeah. Anyway, here's the fish. But I have water absorbed.
Watch out, Ogre.
Yeah, and I'm like feeling really good, and then I see this, and then I'm like, oh my god, my life is over.
And then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really disappointed in Chris for not just hitting water moves and then forcing you to go into your water absorb mon so we could kill them. I was like, why is he not just hitting?
Then he flip turns. Yeah. And then I Psychic Noise and Archaerodon.
Yeah, this man is not healing. Wags finger.
Oh, but you are.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, this thing can't do anything else. Let me get a wish.
Yeah, I love the wish there. Very good.
Yeah. So then I'm pretty because then I get, free
guaranteed
free healing on Dragapult.
It's so much.
Here he is.
Yeah, then the fish comes in, and I'm like, okay, well, I hope he doesn't have Crunch, I guess. And then he had Crunch.
Funny.
And then you learn the vacuum wave number, which is going to be
And then I learned the vacuum wave number, which matters a lot. And then, here's Vikavolt. I guess.
Vikavolt can do it.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll Terra, maybe it helps. And then I shouldn't have Terra'd because
he locked in.
Fighting. But
he's locked in. He said, "I will punch
He
you."
was locked in, and I was adapting for game 2. I'm like, I need to just. Yeah. I'm like, it's over. I need to focus.
Yeah.
Let's switch sides.
And then how do I adjust here? I lead Vikavolt because I'm based as shit, and then he still leads the thing and switches. And Bugbuster is 20. So I take one because I'm a Vikavolt, and then obviously he's not going to switch to Tusk, so my Volt switch is pretty free.
Don't you die to body press here?
I don't. I guess I don't. But I think he's more scared because we know the Earth Power number, and then I live close combat, which was very cool. And
Chris out here really sacking his Horton.
Yeah, he let me kill his Tusk, which is huge because now Vikavolt is better. And
this fish is fucked up, bro.
Yeah, I kind of
hate this guy.
I kind of didn't think he was gonna hit CC. Then he did, and then I'm like, okay, well now I can just go Screamtail, obviously.
Go back to Poliwrath.
No, I either press Wish or Rocks.
Yeah, if you
his spinner's gone, so Rocks are so good.
Yeah.
But then I Wish.
He's spreading to burn.
Yeah, I don't care if Screamtail gets burnt. Screamtail.
And
then I Encore.
Uh-oh, hey, I know what's gonna happen next, chat, don't you? Here comes another wish. Oh no, you just let me.
I should have wished. I don't know why I didn't.
Probably.
Yeah.
But
He's still sending it.
Yeah, and then I Volt Switch into Pult.
And then now he can leave and do something else. But
yeah, I'm looking at
well, here comes a Shadow Ball.
Yeah, now it's like, let me just chip everything forever.
Yeah, boink boink.
Apps or no more static.
Okay, Dracopult. Hit the second tower. I think I said that at least 80 times during this set. Every time he hit the field. I did. I really did.
A lot, yeah.
Anyway.
Now I wish. Yeah.
The rain gets set up for the first time on turn 16, which is funny.
Yeah, I figured he wouldn't press Hurricane, which is why I did that. I thought it was pretty safe.
Yeah, now I don't think Barrascuda is going to have enough in the tank to do it.
Yeah, especially if he just goes back into...
He'd have to Terra.
What was that, 50% for no reason, plus you waste all your rain turns?
Yeah.
Now I knock off, which is nice.
It's like
so
the
rain is now shorter.
Yeah,
I'm in a pretty free position to stall. Then I remember that he has no ground type anymore, but also I think this is a sack, but he switches anyway. Do I hit this?
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
I thought it was gonna Thunder there, but
no, we can talk about it later. But Chris really does get confusions on all his Hurricanes.
Yeah, the ones that he does hit, yeah.
Then that crit doesn't matter because I'm Specs, but
that crit didn't matter even if you weren't. That's Dragapult.
No, I know, but yeah.
Goodbye.
Now I sack because it's like the sack is free, and I know he has Crunch. Yeah, so now this is the Ursaluna is going to come in. Yep, I know the number. You
trade.
I trade because Ursaluna. I mean, Ursaluna would be nice into Skeledirge, but also like it's not good in Developer and
but now
it's low
I
enough.
think Barrascuda dealt.
Yeah. Also now I'm pretty sure it's like, oh, I can win with Dragapult.
Yeah.
But I know he still has his Terra, so I.
And it's not Fairy, so GG.
It's not Fairy, so I'm just like, let me. It's like, yeah, I forced the Terra. Now I can. What was my thought process here? Oh yeah, it's like let me lock it into something because I'm Screamtail.
Yeah.
So I think I lock it into Hex here, and because he can't heal and then U-turn will kill. Yep.
Yeah. Good adaptation.
Yeah, I mean it was the whole game is just for me at this point the whole game is do not let Barrascuda do Barrascuda things. Everything else can be dealt with.
Yeah. So as long as you keep Ogerpon at full health.
And yeah, which we're gonna see in this game. I don't want to do spoilers now, but that's a huge thing. Like I have the little side calc thing, and I'm seeing some numbers that I'll talk about at the end.
Yeah.
But hey, I'll take chip on this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it doesn't have any recovery.
5% anyway. We've seen this one before. Did you Blood Moon?
Damn. No, I'm bad.
You said that when the game was live too, right?
And then he Terra Grass. I saw this,
and then
I Blood Mooned.
And then the game ended.
Then the game ended because he forgot about Vacuum Wave, and God, I love the Assault Vest item.
Sometimes when you're doing Terra Blast and you think you're hitting a strong move,
it's not.
Go back and look at what your stab damage is. It's going to be around the same, Yeah.
And I'll take Barrascuda chipping itself. That's another thing I can do in this game is just like as long as I let it chip itself, it's much better for me because it also doesn't have healing.
Yeah.
Classic Life Orb is bad moment.
True. But this time,
but then Torch Song is rain, and then I Thunder, and I don't get the Paralyze.
Ooh, no Paralyze.
No justice.
No justice.
This pisses me off so much. He lives on one. That is Adamant 252 Poliwrath in the rain liquidation.
Bad. Drop him.
But then he sacks Skelly, which is like, I'm cool with that. Because that's, that thing is annoying too.
But now this guy's here.
And then I found out it's faster than me.
You're not even Swift Swim.
No, I
Water Absorb.
Oh, right. Sorry. Brain off.
Yeah, but I think I EV'd Poliwrath to be faster than like the min speed or something.
Yeah, so you get a free wish
here. This guy.
Yeah, but then now that the
honestly, I would have Electroshot again.
But then it's Bear anyway. It doesn't really.
It's Bear anyway. Yeah, but at least Screamtail's dead.
Yeah.
If he stays in.
So Arc comes in again, and what I.
Has to beatable. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
there he goes, doing his stupid move.
Oh my god, that crit!
It's crazy. I Thunder here. Yeah, because I'm looking at numbers, and I'm like, I just need to make sure I get it low enough so that Dragapult can kill it.
Yeah.
Which means, Bear comes in on the Electroshot. I'm pretty sure I Vacuum Wave here. Yeah,
ooh,
another crit, which is super nice. That crit actually makes it so I don't have to lock into Draco, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah, makes it so I don't have to lock into Draco.
So the crit did matter.
Crit did matter.
Oh, look who's still here,
more
by
for
the way.
positioning. And then, yeah,
Rapid
there's
spin.
this thing.
Rapid spin. No.
Yeah, and I know that it's AV, so obviously if I get a certain amount of chip, I know that Draco will kill.
He's gonna lock him in. Oh, no,
I'm
he can't.
wishing.
Okay,
This thing can't kill me. I'm maxed
It can't?
for some shit.
What
Oh,
do you
never
mean?
mind.
He just
Okay.
did.
Oh, maybe that I was accepting that I
shot
could
and
sack
killed.
it. I guess I was accepting that I could sack it here.
Okay, right here, Chris should have played rough and tried to kill there, but he didn't. And well,
Yeah.
see you later, Pelipper.
Yeah. Then my wish didn't matter, which was sad, I guess. But like,
Well, maybe Bearskeeter can do it. Maybe.
yeah. Okay. So this that was great. That didn't kill.
Wait, is this game over if Chris had his Terra?
Yes.
Oh my God! Me when I get him.
No. No.
It's a different game.
It's a different game, but also no.
So yeah, because he one-shots this with close combat, and then he kills.
No, he
the
doesn't. It's a
critical
roll.
crunch.
It's a roll.
It's not a roll.
It is a roll. I have the little calc on the side, so you'll see here that I always knew that number if it didn't Terra, but if it did Terra, it was a roll. So
I think that would have mattered. Oh my God, that Terra is all he needed. Wow, I didn't realize it was so close.
So yeah, it was super close, but I was like, Ogre Pawn never comes out until the end game to 1v1 the fish. So with this, basically, now at this point, before week 3, I get to look at this and be like, okay, I lock playoff. I think it's I lock playoffs as long as...
No, you lock playoffs.
You lock playoffs as long as you beat Aaron.
As long as I beat Aaron and Matt doesn't lose. So I'm like, at that point, I'm feeling pretty good. But this was definitely the set that mattered the most for me. It was a great set. Thank you, Polyrath.
More like thank you, Dragapult.
And thank you, Dragapult. Yeah, epic specs moment.
Epic specs moment. It took 15 weeks.
True.
No, I brought it against Lily. Okay.
Yeah,
People kept saying that, and I'm like, this is the second time I brought it. Okay.
Respect it.
All right, so this is going to be the last set we formally cover for week 9. This is Hall and JT. Now, for those unfamiliar with the situation going into this, JT went into his pod as the projected favorite, lost week 1 to Lily, and now is going up against Hall, who won his first game. So JT's kind of fighting for his life here. So this is a huge game for him. And Pat has the silliest looking team ever. It's just some funny guys. And they just keep working.
They do just keep working. It's kind of crazy.
But we're gonna jump into it. We're gonna peep some Terra types. So start with Hall, a lot of Terra Steel. And then Terra Psychic on this guy, which is interesting.
Funny.
Very funny. That's all I got. It's very funny.
Yeah, I mean it's probably for just like the slow.
I'm gonna assume it's for future sight and to not be weak to fighting.
Yeah, I'd agree with you.
That's
a lot of we got a lot. There was a lot of future sight in pods. I think more than there was probably honestly in the whole regular season.
You didn't watch my games. Me and JT click future sight 8 times a week.
maybe I missed it then, but it was just
we hit it off.
I guess there was a lot more, so I think it was good prep in that situation.
Also, we got Terra Stellar, Greninja, so that's cool. So here we go. Dark Pulse. We're gonna see. That is Assault Vest. He flinches. Oh, he's not. That's crazy. Greninja's bad. Damn.
Yeah, I know, right?
What a start. Not much has happened. Well, there goes his lefties. And there goes Tinkaton's Covert Cloak.
Dudes be knocking.
Oh, but he's going to keep doing it. So Pat doesn't care, so I'm going to knock. What's Tinkaton going to do to me?
Yeah, it's a weird situation where it's like, you could argue Tink should switch before Tentacruel does.
Yeah.
But
because then look at this funny guy.
Yeah, he submits.
Oh, no, not Tim McGraw. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't even... This name... I'm just going to walk past this name.
Look at this. We finally got the Tentacruel matchup we've all been waiting for. Also, really good EQ.
And a great Quake read, yeah.
It's a great EQ.
Quag comes back.
Quag eats a lot, and Emboar is not looking great.
Then it clicks Funny Trailblaze, which I think I was the only person who called that in the call at the time.
Probably, but there he goes.
Yeah, Namor's too fast.
Here comes Bawang. He's gonna fire off an ice shard. No, he's gonna DD. All right, because it's scarfed.
Yeah.
So Pat's in a tricky spot. Right here.
Yeah, but this thing's still faster.
Yeah. The Moonblast doing nothing because that's Glow King.
Like, it's nice you get to check backs, but rocks are up, so Namorous' days are limited.
Yeah, he's gonna tell a funny joke. Go Ice Beam? Nah, it's Earthquake. But Gudra is kind of chilling. Namorous has kind of done his job. Oh, except he's not.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is Namorous' last turn, and then Healing Wish happens.
And now here comes Judra's back in action. He's ready to come back for the fans.
Takes that Earth Power like a boss, and takes out
That's
the other
Moon.
funny Mr. Squidward.
And then Bawang comes in, takes his
Just
soul.
Murks him.
But here comes the Mustard Expert.
The Mustard
He's
Expert
Terrabug.
turns into a bug.
And then here comes Meteor Beam, deleting Excalibur from the universe. And all of a sudden, this guy's looking a little threatening.
Yeah, but then it turns into a water type.
Gift on Hammer just kills. That's crazy. And then is Mew going to be able to do
160
it?
base power moment.
Here he goes. Uh-oh,
Oh,
is it
the
weakness policy?
spaghetti noodle?
It is not.
You wish. It makes no sense for it not to be, but here we are.
Yeah. But Tinkaton does it. The little.
Which is a
Maybe it should
sentence
be
not a lot of
Rocket
people think would
Look,
be
Tinkaton
coming
is
out.
definitely a Swifty. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
that just makes sense, right?
No, it does.
Accurate. More accurate.
Yeah. But here we go, game 2. We'll see how Pat adapts. So right away we've seen this one before. So a little flip turn out of here. You know, don't wanna.
Yeah, I
play
was
this game.
surprised that Knock did not come out immediately, but
Here comes Toad Scroll. Rocks are going up. That's good. And now the long-awaited Mr. Squidward duel. They don't
they'll
know.
be
Like,
spinning.
It's happening.
They gonna be
they
spinning.
don't know. Oh, he's acid spraying.
Funny.
He's not clear body.
He's not
funny.
clear body. He's the ooze for comfy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
True.
But hey, the poison
remember-
is nice.
I remember when we were helping Pat make his team. Everyone in chat was like, "You just lose to Comfy," and I just kept screaming, "You have Liquid Ooze. Comfy's not coming." And yeah, he's not there.
Oh,
No.
I don't know, man. Company can still store power at some point, and then it doesn't really care about you.
It
That's
makes
a lot of
Liquid
too
Ooze-
many moving factors.
Yeah. Plus, it would be slower. So.
So quiet. I mean, just a little dance between these.
And
fat
JT
water
must have
types.
thought the same thing because it is just not here, as we can see.
Yeah. You gonna go for Giga Drain? No, good Earth Power.
He makes the read, which is nice.
Earth
Now
Power.
rocks are permanently up,
Squidwards go down
which
together.
makes an Amorous' life harder.
Are we gonna see Grass Knock Greninja?
He
No
does
way.
fit. He does test
There
for
it
it.
is.
Oh, it's there!
Except.
Boink! Sad
Uh-oh.
sift. This is why I don't want to bring grass types to playoffs. Is this monster here? Look at that.
Yeah, who would have a bunch of grass types? That would be silly.
That'd be silly.
That'd be silly. He still
Oh,
dies.
later. Yep. Peace. That's not a
Edward,
resist.
solid dude.
Yeah.
But now
Fairy maybe expecting a fighting move.
the Mustard Expert. You live.
Does not kill because, shocker, everybody is wearing an assault vest.
Except JT throws
Except for
away
him.
Greninja.
Which
Again.
is... I
He's
mean,
gonna
why?
Guys, I love hitting beam without having the actual item.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't hit the cannon move
I don't know.
there.
Yeah, it's not even a resisted armor cannon. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I'm also lost in thought, Mr. Quagsire. So here
He's
comes
lost in thought, but
Dax.
he's not all alone, Matt.
That's true.
Epic Fire Emblem reference.
Epic fire emblem.
Anyway, there's
Quag-
Icicle Crash Flinching.
Quag, watch out!
And then
Quag
Boom.
is down,
Future Sight.
but
Poor guy.
it doesn't matter. Oh, it does.
Wow, it
Yeah,
does.
there's
Wow.
Ice Shard. So, can Mew
So
clinch?
how
Because
do we get out of this situation? If you're Pat,
Surely there's a.
Tinkaton is gone, so...
This
the-
Mew has to be dead, right? Oh my god, he's still cooking?
Oh, but he's kissing him. It just did enough. Ice Crash did not, and no flinch.
and
No
that's
flinch.
No
yeah,
flinch.
There is justice in the
Uh-oh.
Do you
world.
think he should have just Icicle Crashed twice instead of doing 2 DDs?
Alright, guys, you gotta pause. Because we find out here that JT forgot to give Slow King Regenerator.
Funny.
That's true.
So now instead of being in at 100,
fault.
it's in at 68.
It's okay, Matt. I would never blame you for that.
You should look.
Always double check.
Always double check. I'm sorry.
Also, Thunder Wave missed.
It did.
And now it hit. But now
he's synchronized.
Funny synchronized moment.
Love synchronize.
Double.
Except, I mean, it evens out, I think.
Yeah. Oh, Embor?
Embor has little HP left. But the
What?
spaghetti noodle
lives on 1.
is
Parrot,
Parrot, but because the regenerator, he lives. He's
Yep.
down. His done is crazy.
Wow.
We're going to game 3. There's no business for this to exist, but here we are, and we're going to talk about it. Let's jump in.
Let's jump in.
Max Caliber.
And Quag lead, which I love to see.
Yeah. Throwing a toxic
Instant
off.
toxic.
Very nice.
Now he's already in his head.
He switches into Earth Power, but Gudra doesn't care. He says, I'm going to eat this up. I'm going to kill you. He'll kill you, Tim.
Yeah,
He'll kill you. Watch out.
He will, yeah.
You're kind of letting
go to
your...
Namorous, because now you're in for free. You make backs come in, or this.
And your spinner is down. Like, I don't know if that was worth, because right now Quag gets to get rocks up for free.
I love that Slow King's faster than Quag. I just think that's
so
funny.
Very funny.
Toxic? Uh-oh.
Yeah, Bax is in, but misses.
That's unfortunate. Oh, it doesn't matter. Net neutral turn. Yay!
Yay!
No,
I don't even call it net neutral. Quag just oh my goodness.
Double miss.
What is happening? I think things are occurring that shouldn't.
They should not be.
Max Caliber, you gotta get out of there. That was a good switch in. Now Quag has to leave to not get encored. Mr. Squidward saved the day.
He does by coming in.
It's time to flippy turn. Oh, good spin. Actually, it's really good spin.
Yeah, because now he's faster, so we can avoid the encore and flip
big
out
crit
of there.
too. Oh my goodness, this is.
That is a good crit.
Rocks back up. Yep. Octanoff. This is exhilarating. There goes Swifty.
Yeah. So, and with Tentacruel still being alive, I mean, rocks can now be removed from.
Let's see. Oh, he Terragrass Trailblaze. No, watch out. That's Judra.
Oh my god.
You can't do that. Oh, Embor, watch out.
He's a grass type now, Smile.
Uh-oh. You can't do
Mustard
that.
Expert is back.
He's going to shoot you. He'll shoot you, Embor.
38? Yeah, it's could be better.
Yeah, but hey, that's not Regenerator, so 38 is
so
pretty good.
True.
And I mean, now we'll see.
Now he's in boots.
7 and he's gone.
Man, the power Regenerator goes kind of crazy, huh?
Generators.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a broken ability.
Yeah.
True.
But hey, rocks are gone forever for the rest of the set from Pat's side, so Namorous can switch in a lot more freely.
If it ever wants to hit the field, yeah.
Yeah, and this is 60.
He's still alive. He's still alive.
And
this is a trade.
Wait,
I want to see Trailblaze again.
A Namorous is still faster.
No way. Is it scarfed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
but he elects to say,
the knob.
I don't care about that.
Thank God he didn't meet
I
it
thought
power.
he was going to do it. Little Ore Sphere doing a little bit. DD.
Nice 54.
Uh-oh. You hit that one.
It doesn't matter. Quag's still alive.
Guys, why is Max Caliber slower than Armor? She wasn't weak on that. That's an interesting one. That's a shame.
You gotta be adamant with that guy. That guy.
You gotta be faster.
Yeah, you kind of do.
I'm of the opinion that you don't let your ice type be slower than the opponent fire type, even if you are Max Caliber.
Oh,
yeah, but in a draft where you can't Terra, like
you're not weak to fire. You actually like fire.
True.
Anyway, Mew goes down, but
and
Namorous
the garbage
doesn't...
is gonna come in here.
That's mystical fire.
Yep.
I don't think he can do it.
And there's no Regenerator Slow King crying
in the club right now.
The winner of this was the team builder.
Winner of this was the hit made out to JT's team. No, someone went and switched Regenerator out in the middle of the night.
Yeah. The winner of this is Mustard Expert, because that name is amazing.
Yeah, shout out to Mustard Expert.
Very good.
But now it's
So
time. Oh, go ahead.
I was just say, so at this point, because it's basically the end of week 2, Hall being up 2-0 and JT being down 0-2 means that the funny situation exists where the next set for JT, or actually, sorry, the next set for Hall determines everybody's future.
Yes.
In the sense that if Hall loses to Lily in week 3 of pods, JT is knocked out of playoffs.
Yes.
So JT is now crying in the club for real, for real.
Yes.
That's so sad.
Going through speed run, Lily versus Jordan, Volcarona, and Scizor, and the big bitch killed everybody.
Chinchino was crazy. Yeah, this put Lily up 2-0.
Killed all these guys. And it happened very quick. It was a very sad time for Jordan. Me and Aaron had a funny set where I brought Iron Defense, Body Press, Sandy Shocks.
That is funny.
Forgot what half of my things did because I played on my birthday and I'd been drinking.
Happy birthday.
The whale was here. He did belly drum. He was thick fat to beat Weavile. It was funny. Tim versus Adam. Adam finally got his shit together.
And then,
in his words, I brought Earthworm and I was a winner. And Tim got munched. It was very sad. Tim was very upset.
Yeah, it was tough because it really just meant that Tim was out for playoff contention at this point. So.
And Brian ate fried Dondozo and the Crispy Will at 8 a.m. in the morning on Monday.
Yeah, I'm really sad about this because I helped Will build and then found out later that Lily and him changed the team a lot. And, I didn't mind that they changed Necrozma to Calm Mind Heatwave. I didn't mind that, but I think removing Knock off that thing was a huge mistake with the specific game plan that Will and I talked about. But yeah, so anyway, Brian, you ended up taking this home.
Yeah, Will did not prep correctly for Meloetta and got a little bit gooped for it. Mm-hmm. And I figured he'd bring these 6, so I was pretty well prepared for them. Just in general, Will didn't really prep for special attackers, but I think it's kind of funny because I brought all 3 of them. 3 big ones.
True, you do have a lot of them.
Oh, we originally kind of did a little better in our prep for it, but
yeah, he was very well prepared for Clefable Vaporeon though, so I got to give him credit for that.
Yep.
And the set was fine. It's a good set. Go watch it if you haven't. It's not like it's a blowout or anything. It's just a solid game.
Yeah.
And yeah, we played it late. I tracked him down and managed to get him finally.
So piggybacking off of that, so Will was 0-2, same record as Ethan. So the way that it was set up, if Ethan won his set versus Brian, he's in. Mm-hmm. If Ethan lost and Will won his set, Will would then make it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a win or go home situation for Will. So,
yeah.
We get to watch the funny Terra squad belonging to Mr. Bannon, and we see Teller Stellar, on the bunny, which is new. Haven't seen that yet.
Space Jam.
And he did not put a Terra type on Woodchen, unless it was grass on purpose. Who's to say? And then looking at Will's team,
we see that this Tornado just instantly Terra Fairy'd.
Yeah. He does not want to play around with Latios, who is looking to be a pretty big threat, especially if it's Scarfed. It is faster than Bundle.
Yeah, depending on the moveset, Iron Treads might be his only Latios check.
Yeah.
But knocking Scarf off
but you just take him out.
Yeah, and they're getting a big crit too. I'm sure that must have mattered.
It's
Latios does have pretty good Spadef, so I don't know.
Yeah.
And we see that the doesn't have leftovers, which could either imply boots or what we're about to see here, which is definitely, oh, hey, that thing's banded.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, do want to say, last time we saw these two play a video game, we were subjected to block Snorlax, and I'm glad that is not happening again.
Oh,
yeah, we were going to consider another block Snorlax set, Matt. Don't worry.
How dare you ever say that?
I love to see the Icy Wind.
It wouldn't have had Thunderbolt, at least. It would have had real moves like, Curse.
Yeah, actually exist. surprised.
Yeah.
Also, here comes the bunny. Bunny's gonna eat the icy wind. But Torrent's
I
taking
mean,
a
the
lot
speed
of shit.
drop.
He's kind of got to get out of here.
Yeah, the
especially
trade's
toxic.
not the best, but hey, regenerator, broken ability, so.
There's Big Dozo.
Taking another 17. He's finally below half, and now he's down to 25. Not much life left in him.
And there he is.
Banded rest, banded rest, banded rest. Oh,
No, banded wave crash. What are you? Come on.
come on.
You're crazy.
Comes
Actually,
up
I guess he
with
really only does need wave crash body press.
Yeah. Good Amoonguss
Wrestling
switch.
talk.
I don't really think this thing can touch Amoonguss.
Yeah, good switch into Gliscor. Now Gliscor kind of will exist. Which is pretty good. 'Cause now the spikes are getting up, so Bannon can actually get himself out of this situation.
Yeah, he's turning the 4v6 into a little bit better odds now.
This is really the first time we've gotten to see Gliscor, like, be Gliscor. And that's cool.
True.
Yeah, because everybody has prepped really well for Gliscor. I mean, even Will has here with Icy Wind, but the fact that Icy Wind doesn't kill means Gliscor can usually always get back to half at least.
Yeah, when I'm facing a Gliscor, I want my ice moves to always kill. I don't care what it is, it needs to kill. One shot every time.
Chiller B, great name.
Take a sucker, take 37.
But anyway, Cindere's gone.
But now, it's the duck.
Amoonguss.
He's Terra Steel, and he's punching. That's doing a lot of damage.
Punching.
So we just see Ice Spinner. Ice Spinner might get the KO.
Wow, I did not even think about
Nah,
giving that
Gliscor's
thing.
always
I'm not
pretty
gonna lie.
safe here.
That's
but
true.
You're draining for 27? Not
Pretty good
bad.
damage.
That's not bad.
It's not enough to out heal, but it's good damage.
I mean, that is
that'll
Great.
help.
Huge.
that's
Yeah.
very, very big. But now we're gonna see Treads is gonna come in. Is there gonna be an earthquake? No. Treads can spin,
I would.
but that's about it.
Yeah, I tried to look at the spin. Unless it's the funny steel beam set, which would be hilarious. That should be pretty good.
No,
right
it
now.
is
Nope.
not.
Oh, it's
Weakness policy.
Nuh-uh, wax finger.
Okay.
I'll tell you what set it is. Kaboom.
Kaboom!
I gotta say, I'm a little surprised Amoonguss, or at least maybe it hasn't been revealed yet, doesn't have foul play. I feel like foul play's pretty good into.
Yeah, no, that would have made a huge difference, David, if it did. Turns out it was still running the double status set, which is maybe not the week for it due to Gliscor being here.
Yeah. Ice Spinner not
Shen's
killing.
crazy.
Wochen's,
I'm surprised he didn't spin.
Oh wait, the seed? Yeah, I guess you could
He
have
would've
done that.
lived.
Wochen's special ability really coming.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about that in the chat
We
too.
foul
Actually. And
play.
then,
Hold on, everybody. Hold on, everybody.
Uh-oh.
Strap in.
Oh,
Uh-oh, he did not know, Mr. Squidward.
why, Will?
You know,
Freeze dry
I've
is
seen
supposed
some
to be
silly
there.
things happen in the past.
Wait, he hits freeze dry, but he also could have just hit ice beam because this thing's a steel
Because
type.
Quack will fall.
Oh shoot.
If he's got it set up,
Yeah, but Spore is so free here unless there's
if
a crit.
Ice Spinner kills him with the crit, uh-oh. Is he Goggles? Uh-oh, Crispy Will, what happened here?
Will, man.
This is a good...
That's the freest sleep of your life.
Yeah, I think he's gonna try here. He's about to find out. It's no, he's gonna get draining.
I mean, the Spadef drops are helpful.
He's
And
But-
Ben, it's just boosting. It'd be really nice to have Bendoza right
Wait,
now.
is the
right?
Quakeval actually safety goggles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Stack
Later,
bundle for the
Specs.
regenerator. Okay.
Oh my god, that thing was specs. And...
And the duck has done it again.
Duck, and we say it this in a nice way, not Susmogus. This one's very good.
That is a good one. No sus. Just choose.
Damn.
Don't
Ah,
look
shoot,
down
I
there.
still said it. Don't look,
Ah,
ignore
don't
it.
look. Oh, look.
Yeah, that boulder sack definitely was.
It was greedy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call it a sack. That was just a greedy SD.
Yeah, I'm like, two close combat should just
Yeah, I
be
mean,
in
it turned
there,
into
right?
Into this
sack
guy
in
is
a way,
crazy.
but it was greedy. Yeah.
And he's just gonna let...
That's at 47 with a sucker? My
I mean-
goodness.
That sucks that the bleak one missed.
Yeah.
If you're Will, though, I think you're a little more okay with the fact that Torn is
Stay-
burned, and meaning it can't get toxic.
There's the blimp. The blimp is coming in. What will he do? I'm very excited to see.
Well, I know. Ooh, pick me.
Oh,
Curse.
I got it.
Occurs.
I figured it out.
Gen 3. Up, go to bed.
Good night.
Yeah, fun fact, that Snorlax is faster than Amoonguss in most cases, but not
he
after...
just
Oh, hold on.
Instant wake up
Chat.
is fun.
Never mind, one turn wake up. Jordan willed it into existence.
Anyway, unaware.
Do it again.
He encored the body press.
Don't go into him. He's
Into
weak to him.
woe.
No.
not the one guy that gets eaten by the body press.
Those tablets of ruin really stopping the attack of all surrounding Pokemon for real.
Dude, what do you think is written on them that makes Wo-Chen act the way he does?
Agency.
So funny.
Agency. The toxic is good though. I mean, now Wo-Chen is on a timer.
Yeah. Big. Oh.
That's got to be the thick fat.
Oh, 100 bajillion%. Para. Never seen secondary effects happen, unless it's static.
Cobra Close Nose.
Chris hitting confusion.
You can will 10% Ice Beam Freeze into existence. Let it be you.
Ooh, this is probably a roll.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Don't do it. Honk shoe.
No, he's mean.
Anyway, here's Cinderace. Uh-oh. Don't get sucker punched and die, please. Okay.
He can't. He's a fighting type.
Burn him.
But he didn't even get suckered. Hey, great Will-O-Wisp. I mean, kind of based, honestly.
He did it again!
I respect it.
Now you
didn't
can
do it the third time, darn. That's a shame.
Mighty the Cleave.
Do I score? Nah. We'll get there.
No, because Mighty Cleave goes through Protect. Gliscor can't do anything.
He might live the close.
No,
that's right. Terra Poison.
You got Wo-Cheesy.
No!
You gotta Wo-Chen, you can't do that. You gotta use.
Where's the foul play?
He's alive. Kill him.
Hold
on. No.
on.
No.
Every wrong move possible.
I saw it in the comments earlier, but throwing contest indeed.
Why does it feel like
at least Boulder is doing it?
I feel like every time I watch Bannon play, it's like, oh, he's gaming out of his mind, or oh, it's a throwing. Why are you spiking? I don't want to watch this anymore. Kill him.
Okay, bundle cleans up.
Every time I watch Bannon play, it's either wow, this guy's gaming, or wow, this is a throwing contest and he is gaming again. It's just in a way that you don't want.
Funny.
So,
as somebody who has,
give it a hard refresh, Matt.
I have been.
As somebody who has Terrakion, watching Will use Iron Boulder really makes me wish I drafted Iron Boulder.
We all wish we had the Iron Boulderless.
I don't.
He is so good.
I think he's.
Matt hates rock types confirmed. Watch out, Ogerpon Cornerstone. You're about to get drafted.
What did he mean by this?
More grass types? It's more likely than you think.
Holy 50%.
And now Treading is going to put up rocks.
Hey, we love to see rocks.
Among Us knock? No. Don't
you start slamming that knockoff. Just slam that knockoff.
Imagine the sport.
Yeah, imagine getting spored. Now here you go. You can have it.
So sick.
Good. Now let him have it.
And then sacking Treads. Icy Wind.
Now he gets to play the game his way.
Yeah.
A little oofy. Alright, we're gonna see a switch into Snorlax. Good mid ground. No! Don't let him die!
Okay.
No. Okay. Well, this is silly. I don't even have commentary right now. This is just silly.
I'm like, why didn't we U-turn there?
The bigger question is what's up with the T-bolts?
I don't know.
I mean, no, I think that's a very level 1 play where it's like, oh, he is flying type. I will do the super effective damage.
Yeah.
I mean, it does also. He has seen Torn Terra Fairy game 1, so it's also like it's safe in case.
Yeah, we see the Thunderbolt do like 28 to the Terra Fairy. Like, just start slamming Luster Purge. It's so much better. You have a stab move on.
Oh yeah, Will has no
dark.
Will has no dark type, so Luster Purge is pretty safe too.
Yeah, and if you force an Iron Boulder early, that's a booster gone if you can get rid of it later.
Exactly.
At the minimum.
Okay, now click the button.
Click Draco right now.
No!
Click Draco right now. He's in against Armon. He can hit the Draco, I promise.
Again, imagine Luster
Purge. In a world where we click the
button.
Oh, Among Us.
And we stack. Oh, crit. Did the
wow,
crit
I'm pretty sure that crit mattered, right?
No way.
Yeah, because it's cool.
It's
a Mogus.
That's a Mogus.
That's a Mogus.
A Mogus, thank you.
You're spitting.
I'm gonna look at the calc right now. Yeah, it doesn't kill. Oh
no, you should have thought about it that time. No.
I take it back. It could.
Anyway, Bleak Windstorm for free here.
Please, for the fans. For the fans.
Sure. Regenerator, we do like Regenerator. Terra Poison on the freeze dry. Knock. Specs, okay. We stalling. And we bring in Boulder.
Shin is in. Okay, get the seed. All right. At least attempt. Oh, booster's gone. See you later. Okay, let's see.
That booster definitely matters.
Yeah, because
so
now you're slower than Latios, who can definitely...
Yeah, but hold up.
And a +1 duck.
Knocking the lefties, that's a good play.
That's a good play. I don't
now
mind
you're
that one.
take
Especially because you're toxic and you're going to die here. So, see you later. And there's Boulder coming in again. And does he kill? Not even close. Not even close.
Guys, I'm telling you, these tablets...
No,
yeah, no, he needed to switch. He needed to switch.
Mighty Cleave would have broken Protect, though. I don't know if it would have killed, but it would have been funny.
You know what? You make a good point. How much is Mighty Cleave doing?
This is the Wo-Chen episode.
Yeah.
Let him die. Good.
But this is a really bad 2 to have in the back versus, oh, hey.
Okay, Latios, now please click Thunderbolt.
Now you've earned the Thunderbolt privilege.
You got it back.
And this officially knocks Crispy Will out of playoff contention.
Yeah. I know during this set, he had a pipe burst in his house.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will just
bad luck.
Had some
very
not
unfortunate
fun stuff going on this season, so
yeah. However,
he'll be back.
Let's not undermine that Bannon definitely played that third game pretty well.
Definitely.
By you know, except for some little miscues, but it honestly worked out, and he made Wo-Chen looked like the best Pokemon in the game.
Yeah, he kind of is.
So that was
really a Wo-Chen warrior, as we like to call him.
So love that for him. But now, before we go into our last set, we're gonna highlight the things that happened. So JT and Jordan, they played. JT got his win. So
yes,
what this would mean for that pod's playoff picture. First and foremost, Hall is already in. Done and done. Now it becomes a matter, if Lily wins, she's in playoffs, JT does not make it. If Lily loses, Lily does not make playoffs, and JT makes it.
Yep.
So, huge circumstance. Also, Iron Thorns is not a real Pokemon.
No, I've never seen that guy before.
Shouts out to Jordan. I'm sorry that everybody will not let Mousehold play the game.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I don't think there's been like that much Rocky Helmet usage. It all just came in at the end.
That's true.
They just hate Mousehold.
Yeah.
If you watch the last episode where I played Chris, this is the same team. I did the same things. Gallade is broken. Specs Florges is scary.
Specs Florges was crazy.
And
spoiler alert, spec all your fairy type.
Blunder policy Regice was funny, however,
with Zap
was not very good.
Yeah, I'm like, Chris, you got Terra Regice if you're gonna do that, and it just did not happen. I'm like, okay, well, he's dead weight then. Yeah. See you later.
So that.
But Regice got to play the game for once. We actually got to play with him, you know. There you go.
He played a little bit in game 2. Tim brought a team he already used.
Was he even the one for Ernest? I don't remember.
No.
I never played actually. I think
I don't even know where it's from, but they played. Ernest won that game. He went 3-0 in his pod. Very
shout out to Ernest.
Raging Bolt in the sun.
Raging Bolt in the sun.
Nothing else needs to be said.
Brian beat up Ethan again.
Ethan brought some cool tech this week, actually. The Spato set was very nice. It had a mental herb, so I couldn't encore it.
That's cool.
I remember.
I do like that he keeps bringing Zoroark Hisuian because it still messes with my mind, but I think I called him out on it every time I hit the field because I understand that guy. He's me. I get him.
Me when I get you.
I called him out every time he hit the field. I'm like, that's Zoroark Hisuian. And I hit Alluring Voice like turn 1. And like he switched him into Garchomp, instantly died. I'm like, I got this download. But we play in playoffs. I think he's going to switch his team up. It won't be the 6.
Yeah, I'm excited for this to see the free agency draft.
That being said, we'll see what happens. Look at my team. I can't bring half these dudes to playoffs. It's gonna be it'll be a fun week for me too. Like if I have to bring Frostbolt and Sable to playoffs, like because just because Ethan's my round 1, that sucks. So just keep that in mind, Ethan. I'm not able to bring my best team into you either. But his Terra types were fun this week. It's a good set. Go check it out. Don't check out Game 2, though. Game 1's a lot better.
All right.
Wait, what about my set? We didn't even talk about my
set. David's sad.
I forgot to get the replay. David, you beat up Aaron.
Yeah.
Basically. Replay. They weren't in
I'm not sure I watched that set.
I beat Aaron, so I mean, I can describe it this way. I beat Aaron. I clinched it for myself. I tricked Perselia again, because I also basically brought the same team that I did to fight Aaron in week 2 or 3.
You have fought him already, that's right.
Yeah, and because I dropped Primate, I brought Tarak instead. And my Tarak was... The funniest thing was my Tarak was Scarf Adamant with only 16 speed, because that outspeeds Weavile. Aaron's funny thing, he brought Banded Mabostiff with Retaliate.
Yeah!
I wish I made my guys more Fizz Def, but I guess I was really scared of Crest plus Rotom Wash. But he brought pretty much all physical dudes except for Crest. Every time Ditto came in, it became Pheasantipity, and that did nothing. My Pheasantipity also walled everything. But Iron Hands, weirdly enough, like Iron Hands kind of made Aaron's team a lot more threatening. So
Shocker, good bond makes team better.
Yeah, good pickup on his end. But that was pretty much the set. Shouts to Mabostiff. Banded Retaliate.
Shouts to Mabostiff.
Killed some guys.
But now, the grand finale. This is for all the marbles. A lot riding on this one. We got Hall and Lily, and you see the first thing on Hall's team is Sandaconda, aka Foreskin Tim. And he's here, and he's ready to rock. So I can kind of speak on Pat's team because I helped him build it a little bit. It is Scarf and Amorous again. It is Specs Mew. This is a Coil Terrafire Sandaconda with Rest and Shedskin. Tentacruel is regular, and Meteor Beam on Arm Rouge. So if you like that last set, gear up. And then Lily's team.
There is no Volcarona.
No Volcarona.
Okay, Flash Fire, but also, like, dude, Volk looks disgusting otherwise.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, looking at the squad here, so we'll see how it goes. Because right now, Arm Rouge is looking crazy.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So, let's jump in. Let's take a look.
Craft Singles.
Craft Singles is here. We see Terra Fly on Glamora, Terra Electric on the Lilligant, Fire on Chinchino, obviously nothing on Valiant, Terra Fire on Scizor, makes sense, and then Terra Ghost on Lapras. Definitely some interesting ones there, especially the Terra Electric on Lilligant. You think, oh, can't get paralyzed. You know, that's pretty nice, especially with like Glare as an option. You know, Mew can do anything.
Can't get paralyzed, makes it better into Tentacruel.
Yeah,
kind of good.
But anyway, let's get into it. So, knocking off Lapras, Freeze Dry doing a lot of damage with a critical hit. So, very Spadef guy. And here comes Rain Dance on Lapras. So, immediately, we think Rest Hydration, right? And here comes Meteor Beam, and Arm Rouge just does not care, and Lapras is dead. So that's funny.
I mean, Rain is up, which is cool, I guess.
Here's Glamora setting up Light Screen, getting crit and
Screens
dying.
Glamora.
Iron Valiant's going to come in to save the day.
The Quark the drive.
Shadow Ball doing a lot of damage. Psychic, however, just kills him. Isn't this crazy? And he stays in on the U-turn, and here comes Scizor.
Beast mode staying, by the way.
I know Pat said he was just sacking it.
Yeah.
And then we see Scizor is life.
I mean, yeah, pretty much it took out 3 guys. Like, it's done its job at that point.
So here comes Foreskin Tim. And it's got Terrifier and Pegasus for Stone Edge. Do I know why? No. However, these two are going to sit up together.
Did you say that the Sandaconda has Terra Blast?
No. It's EQ Edge. It is Rest. But
Rest.
Lilligant keeps dancing. You know. So,
yeah, I feel like Lilligant wins this. No?
So Lily keeps dancing. I don't know why Pat is going for Stone Edge. And then we see Sub. So right now, we see, okay, there's 2 moves. You know there's a grass move. And presumably it's close combat.
Yeah.
So that begs the question, what is it? So, not to drum up suspense, it's Terra Electric Terra Blast, which means there is no CC.
Which means the last move is Leaf Blade, yeah.
And nothing can stop Foreskin Vegas
this
here.
monster on the field unless he gets crit.
And
But wait, there's more.
He gets crit, but he takes half of Chinchino's HP.
Kind of worth it, honestly.
See, this moment here is exactly where I'm like, where's Volcarono?
And then, hold on a second. Hold on, chat.
Wait. Oh my god, I didn't kill you right.
Never mind, I'm wrong. Chinchino should be here.
Chinchino should always be here.
And then
that's the best 7-point mod I've ever seen.
And then Chinchino clearly does not have Bullet Seed. Oh, never mind.
Oh no, it does. Now all of a sudden, Sizzler has a speed boost, but it's slower than Mew.
It's slower than Mew, because Mew is Scarf.
Can Mew hold on? Can he do it? Can he outlast? No crits?
No crits, he can do it.
Dude, imagine if Chinchino had Pop Bomb.
Don't even talk about that. Don't put that in existence. Stop.
Wow.
Stop that. Get some help.
So, really quick game. Right now. But all we saw was Armors kill people. And just the sheer power of Sandaconda in this set.
Yeah.
So, definitely keep that. It's going to be the game of Chinchino and Sandaconda. Never thought I'd say that.
Obviously, hindsight is hindsight, but like after game one, I just am like, why is Light Screen Glamora here again? Where is Volcarono?
The full switch is so much damage. Anyway, he's back in, and it's time to start blasting. No switch-ins.
Oh, no switch-ins.
This time she goes for Power Gem. You're trading Glamora for this guy, which honestly is fair. And we see Bullet Seed. So that confirms that little U-turn action. We don't know Chinchino's last move at the moment, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. So Tentacruel's going to Poison Jab Lapras. It's going to put it just in range. The poison... Oh, hold on. Rain Dance.
But wait a minute.
It's gone.
Yeah,
it's gone, but I don't know about
slower,
that damage.
So right now we see, Poison Jab, that's going to just KO Lapras. And then Lily, in hindsight, she said she regretted this. But Pat just flip turns out, not predicting the Terra, just to get out of
the switch,
there.
obviously. Yeah.
But we see Tidy up.
Or even so, it's not water absorbed, so you can get away with it. But
Specs of Volt switches.
It's hard to commit a Terra to something that has 12% and isn't your fastest sweeper.
Yeah.
Like when you're like, it's like, it's just.
Yeah, if you're basing things off game one, I feel like saving your Terra for Chinchino or Sizzler is just the best at this point.
Yeah.
Also,
or heck, even Willigan.
Yeah, Pat forgot that this guy was faster than Scarf and Amorous, so that's what this is.
With the Tidy.
Oh, Pat.
So this is a little bit of, we got a little throwing contest going on right now.
Throwing contest.
Yeah, but here's the guy.
Here's the guy. He's gonna take out.
Good read on not clicking Bullet Seed.
Yeah, you kind of have to. Maybe coils. So now it's like, all right, can Valiant do it? He needs a little bit of help. But Pat leaves.
And Moonblast gets pressed anyway.
Yeah, it's the strongest move into it.
And there's Energy Ball. Wow, everything in grass coverage.
And there's a Shy Shock.
Do we live Poison Jab? We do. Okay.
Ooh.
Now all of a sudden, Valiant's about to cook.
Clean.
And Foreskin Tim is not going to be able to hold it down for long.
Mew moment? No, I mean, as long as... Wait, why is Sizzler?
He's doing a lot.
Oh, wait, there's no Terra Fire Blast.
Yeah, but he coils. He doesn't rest. I think if he'd rested,
Yeah, I think you had to rest there.
So
and Sizzler cleans up because of Bullet Punch.
Little done and done there. So, I think Lily adapted pretty well and also got to use Valiant appropriately.
Yeah, Valiant.
Definitely shouldn't have switched out from Sandaconda just because, like, hey, that guy was set up to sit there, Like you go for rest that turn, you know, you wake up and then you're kind of good. But you didn't know anything about the Valiant yet. You didn't know if it was Encore or anything like that. So
true, he probably was thinking about Encore because Encore is pretty classic.
But now, this is it. Win or go home. Let's jump into it. So Muchinchino leads once again. U-turn and a presumable Volt Switch. You know, nothing too crazy. We get out of there. And Amorous is coming in, built for tough immediately.
Anyway, here's
going Mystical Fire, keeping her honest.
Yeah,
you know, you kind of got to. Here comes Glim, and it's Corrosion.
Wow.
So now things are a little different. A little flip turn action, and now Mew can get a kill.
Yeah, we pressed Reflect instead of Light Screen there. In hindsight, Light Screen's probably better.
And now Scissor.
Yeah, Light Screen is.
Now Scissor takes Life Orb. Now it's a 6%. So if hazards ever go up, Scissor's down. This is a big deal.
Yeah, I think this is a great moment to say Light Screen. Obviously, again in hindsight, was definitely better there because Hall's big winners are the Specs Mew, Enamorous, and Meteor Beam powered Armor Rouge.
See, you're forgetting something important.
No, it's not that I'm forgetting standard. I know.
No, Wax Finger can't defeat it.
I know, but I think when it's 3 special offense guys to 1 physical offense guy, I'm gonna say in the early mid game, your Light Screen matters more.
Yeah.
And then this.
But there's rest.
Let's talk about this turn.
You got to hit Surf again, right?
He went for the, the rest, which I was like, oh, that's crazy. Because now Stone Edge kills. And he got the Shed Skin too, which was
the Shed Skin, yeah.
But Violent can come in and revenge kill. But here comes Pat, like an absolute Chad, clicks Terrifier in front of Vegas and goes to bed.
Absolutely insane.
You just wakes up too. Like
you just hit Moonblast, yeah.
Moonblast kills there, I think, right?
Yes, oh, absolutely, yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Well, you hit the Moonblast.
Well, then at that point, you should just press Shadow Ball.
Yeah.
That's not.
Don't like you got to think about the Terra type, right? Like, oh, you're gonna think about Terra type. Like, sure, maybe the Energy Ball catches Quag, but you don't care if you hit Quag on the switching. You just hit Energy Ball if he comes in later, anyways.
Yeah, I know. Nothing wants to take Shadow Ball.
Nothing wants to take the Shadow Ball. No,
Oh, that is
a free Shadow Ball. That's just a mistake, and that's okay.
Well, I mean, at this point, that's arguably a game-losing mistake.
Lily, it was a roll regardless.
I would not.
Shadow Ball or Moonblast?
Shadow Ball was a roll to do that much.
But it wasn't again. It was definitely a better play than hitting Energy Ball.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. But,
at the minimum, it's like when I look at a lot of this going on here, like you even had the option to maybe sack your Scissor to the Stone Edge or something instead of like trying to just have Lapras dodge the Stone Edge. Like there's some plays you can make that wouldn't give him too much momentum because you can kill yourself with 6% Life Orb on the turn that he is in there. So. Like you won't get set up on too easily. There's some plays you can throw around. Yeah.
But regardless, big situation here. Mew's last stand. Here comes Scizor hitting the knockoff. Dies to Rocky Helmet.
And hey, guess what?
The helmet remains.
The helmet remains. That's right.
And Lily starts going for tie up. She says, "All right, I'm gonna go for game. I got this." Misses Tail Slap.
Oh,
funny.
You tidy up there again, right?
It doesn't.
Because here comes the second one, and
it does.
Oh, I'm pretty sure if you tidy up there.
Wait a minute, guys. Doesn't Cicino get Rock Blast? Why doesn't it have Rock Blast?
Quagsire, apparently. It's Bullet Seed and
Bullet Seed, Tail Slap, tidy up, Rock Blast. What's the other?
Last move was U-turn.
Oh.
Yeah. She even said that like she was not prepared for this at all to even exist. Which I mean, to be fair, it doesn't. But
no.
Yeah, this is a good call from Pat, and it carried the team.
Yeah, and you don't really need Rock Blast if you're only expecting Enamorous to be there as the sole Rock Weak Pokemon, because you can just kill that with Tail Slap.
Yeah. If this was game 1, then I totally understand going for Energy Ball, but I think in game 3, it's like his win con is Terrifier.
Right,
the roll, you gotta go for the roll.
Think about it. It's 25%.
There's 200 moves too on
it's
that
at
Valiant.
25%. Like, are you gonna burn your Terra when Shadow Ball would kill? No. That's a crazy play. Pat made the ballsy call to do it.
He did.
And it worked out.
Yeah,
I feel like you got like that's like kind of missing in our discussion.
I still don't click that. I still wouldn't click energy ball there.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, I would have at
but
least
also,
clicked
like,
Moonblast.
I'm just saying, I get
Yeah,
it.
like, I would have clicked Moonblast and been also punished for it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, that's fair. Yeah, it was really well played by Pat. Really well played.
he made the call.
He
It
better
worked
play
out.
well in playoffs.
So
It's time for Pat to get a dub, right?
Pat just carried JT to playoffs.
he did.
Yeah, JT
So
JT partying like Squidward.
Yeah.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Not a single known thought in the head.
In their
So now,
heads.
as we wait for the page to hard refresh, as usual.
Yeah.
I love waiting.
The regular season is over. It was fun. Again, this was kind of like our real first dive into singles in this generation.
Yes.
I'm gonna be real. Gen 9 fucking blows.
Agreed.
I'm
This
indifferent.
is a nonsense format. It's not real. Play VGC.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, let's put this other nonsense format.
Yeah, but at least
Yeah.
the game is more balanced for doubles than singles.
Agreed.
Yeah, have fun when Maridon and Koridon and
Stop,
Kyogre and
stop.
Play
Koridon come
Ubers
back.
then.
Stop. Don't even let them
Restricted
think about
formats. Wow. What
it.
a
Do not
cool
let them
idea.
think about restricted format. Pretend it does not exist. Shut
It's
your
literally
ears and eyes to
coming.
the world.
I'm
No.
excited
Uh-uh.
for it. I think it'll be fun. I like restricted formats.
You
At least
are
it's not
so
Dynamax
weird.
restricted format, because, oh baby,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's,
it's better than that.
Yeah.
You're gonna see like a good upsurge of like Gastrodon. It's gonna be weird.
Gashana always shows up.
Yeah.
Just in time.
Anytime Uber shows up, Gastrodon shows up.
So, anyway, enough about that. Let's wrap it up. Our final rankings. And also, we have a special addition to the end of this PR recording.
Ooh, yay.
For those looking at the stats and the seeding, why Corey's the 2 and I am the 3 when technically we are tied. We had a tiebreaker and we did a best 2 out of 3 Snom metronome battle, and you will see it at the end of this video. So look forward to that. But our final rankings, it's basically an order of top 8 for playoffs to a point. Ernest over JT, just because I think Ernest has been playing better, and JT definitely got lucky to be here.
Yeah, I mean, Ernest won the pod, right?
Yeah, and this is also, it's like, hey, what's your, I look at the top 7, like, all right, what's your percent to, likeliness to win the season kind of thing.
Well, it's playoffs.
Yada
let's
yada
not
yada.
say that.
Ethan's at 9. Look, I have Ethan at 9 because I think Lily had a hell of a second half of the season and definitely deserves to be up in the top half.
For sure. For sure.
Will is not 5 and 5. That's a mistake.
Yeah, he's 4 and 6.
And looking at the bottom, it was a good...
Brandon's also 2 and 8. He's not 1 and 9.
Yeah, so
for those counting at home.
Yeah. But
shouts to Chris for picking up an actual Gen 9 OU team.
And still losing.
And still,
it was not as strong as you guys are making it out to be, I promise.
Yeah, don't draft hard.
Funnily enough, it would have been better if he had Treads instead of Tusk, which is
Treads over Tusk, Raging Bolt.
Team.
Yeah, Raging Bolt over Zapdos. There's a lot of missing pieces that he needs to finish his course.
Yeah, I mean, Zap's
really.
an acceptable replacement.
Yeah.
I would not say so in today's day and age, but in a draft format, sure.
Well, I mean, in today's day and age,
Oh, I'm so sorry that Zapdos is a UU mod nowadays, guys.
Yeah, and Arc Groudon's Ubers.
Yeah, so regardless,
that he shouldn't have been banned. I'll die on that.
You're
no,
just
let's
wrong.
Not even do this.
I'm right.
I don't want to have this
I'm
argument.
so
Please
right.
comment Brian is wrong about his ban opinions as usual.
They figured out Gouging Fire. They needed more time to figure out Arcalodon. I promise.
Nope.
Anyway, before we yell at Brian for having bad opinions again, thank you for listening to this season.
I sit alone on my throne.
Replays. The playoffs will come in a more timely manner this time, I promise.
Yeah, less games to commentate too, because there's only 8 instead of 10.
Yeah. So look forward to that. Enjoy Snoms, and until next time, goodbye.